de comienzo. Y tú estás pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
Taking hold of me to keep me up all night, haunting me till I can't sleep. You're the thing I need. The truth is I can't see my way to save this dream's paler than you promised me. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? I can't be without you. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. If the night before was simply nothing more than a passing thought, the morning after lingers for an eternity, I'm eternally somewhere in between reticence and libertine. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? I can't be without you. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. This is the last time. You keep me up all night.
Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover good, a turnaround jumper, or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no COVID, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. Rain down black roses, yeah. I smell the rose, now I'm focused, yeah. The game's cold, but I'm frozen, yeah. The lanes are closed, but I'm bowling, yeah. All mine, but no cobras, all around, no borders, all eyes take notice, recognize my importance, never I'm immortal. Got the culture on my shoulder, I see the vultures flying over, so now we marching like we soldiers, until we walking like we strolling, yeah. 60 points in my last game, like that's game, yeah. Yerp. Put 5 rings on my last name, Oscar could've been my first. On one leg, on my last leg, I want the last shot, that's worth. No Achilles heel like toe field, this the last dance, like 100 gold beating on my chest and goes right tap. This is for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition.
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G-Dep sound. Playing these speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Celtics. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Nets, a game and a half out.
Seeing where the Nets are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity, as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Dinwiddie for three. That shot is off. Tatum against Dinwiddie. The leaner. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Offline with his three. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Tatum, that's for two. Rebound, Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
The offensive rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Brown against Bridges. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Holiday.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Indiana Pacers. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful, you're trying to stop that.
The Nets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Dinwiddie up top, guarded by Holiday. Passes to Bridges. Over Holiday. Bridges misses.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
2 on the clock. Bridges for 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The 10-footer. Jason Tatum again. Tatum's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Johnson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Brown down low. He's against Bridges, and the shot goes in.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Johnson sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Finney-Smith with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. And that one is stuffed right through.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Brown. He had 16 points in the win against Indiana.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Attention fans, now on the court is your home squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. In fourth, the Celtics.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Dinwiddie. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 10 points for Jaylen Brown. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Johnson left side. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Celtics leading by 6. Here's Brown. Oh, my!
finish. Come on, Jaylen. That's just ridiculous.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Here's the pass to Claxton. Johnson outside. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. He can't get that one.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Second free throw, no good. And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand, Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Here's Bridges. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Johnson, wide open, he fires. From outside, off the mark. Tatum.
Have mercy.
Wow. Mercy. Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Nets trail by 13. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Best winners in basketball, Breanna Stewart is here tonight.
How about 4 championships in college, multiple WNBA titles, multiple gold medals at the games. You name a title, Stewards won it.
Brooklyn with the ball. Down by 12. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Team seconds.
Claxton finds Dinwiddie. Back to Claxton. To the inside, Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Ben Gregg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
From the inbound, and it's laid in by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 12.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Down low, here's Claxton, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful, you're right with that one. Boston leading by 10. There's Brown with the three. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them. Surely one of the top players in the NBA, but Jaylen Brown has many other interests outside of basketball.
Yeah, he likes to keep those brain muscles just as in shape as he is. He spends a lot of time playing piano, chess, doing yoga, and reading to keep himself sharp.
RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
And that one falls for Tatum. Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. He's perfect from the line this time. And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
Celtics leading by 15. The baseline J. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Horford. And that's 18 points for Jason Tatum. And here are the Nets. Outside Thomas. Dinwiddie a screen on Brown. Here's Thomas. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Number 1, the Nets.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
It's the Nets now. 17-point game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Brown driving in. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Top of the key, Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Delano Banton's checked in for Boston. Thomas against Brown. And there's the drive. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Thomas is a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's Horford. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Outside Thomas. Over Brown. And the basket by Thomas.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Free throw dropped for Al Horford. Richard, you know, some guys just seem to improve with age, and Al Horford is one of them.
Yeah, kind of like Brook Lopez. Horford's become such an excellent three-point shooter. He keeps himself in top condition, and everyone around him is better at both ends.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Pritchard. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
No one covering. Dinwiddie's got 9.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooter.
Here's White. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Claxton no good. Boston leading by 16. White down low. He's guarded by Thomas. White, good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Dinwiddie, following the basket by Derek White. Thomas gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Down by 15. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Brown against Walker. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's off from three-point range. Good if it goes. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Celtics lead by 15. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 15-point game. Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Drew Holiday. What's the news, David?
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone. Guys?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Celtics leading by 15. Tatum, that's for 2. O'Neal with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. For 3, Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Cornette. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Cornette's got his first bucket of the night.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. O'Neal, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Sinks the three-pointer. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Now you got to keep Tatum off the boards or he will jump all over you.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal, and Johnson subbed in for Dinwiddie. That one falls for Tatum. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east, one of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
Now here's White. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And good that time.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Thomas passes to Simmons. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Finney-Smith kicks to Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Now on the way to the floor, give it up for Team Hype.
Boston making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Simmons. Good season for him last year. He put up about 7 points a game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Johnson finds Simmons. Back to Johnson. Pass to Simmons. Outside for Thomas. They need this. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now Johnson, following the Porzingis miss from deep. And here is Bridges. 20 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Celtics ball.
And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Passes it to Cornette. White with it. Puts up a three. They get it again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And for all the small ball these days, RJ, the 7'2" Luke Cornette is still earning his keep.
Yeah, he has a very unique thing he does against jump shooters. That kind of bothers me because I don't think it works. He'll just jump with both hands up so they can't see the rim. He calls it the eclipse.
Knocks it loose. On up the court. And the dunk by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Bridges passes to Thomas. Bridges sets the screen for Thomas. Takes it inside. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
And it's Boston with another.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. To the middle. They need this one. Here's Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
I love the selfless approach. Simmons is all for feeding every teammate.
Here's Tatum. That one goes in. And that's now 29 points for Jason Tatum.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Johnson outside. Thomas kicks to Finney-Smith. Now the pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. This one for 3. Rebound Boston. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Here's Pritchard. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Thomas against White. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Johnson. Thomas up top. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Now Thomas, he has 7. Johnson outside. Simmons passes to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And there it is for him. Tatum's got 31.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside Thomas. Bridges a screen on White. White against Thomas. Top of the key. And it's White with the rebound.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Net shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Simmons passes to Johnson. Inside, here's Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Celtics.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your hype squad.
Claxton comes in for Ben Simmons. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Mikal Bridges. So it's Boston now. Here's Horford into the lane, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 7. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Finney-Smith. Misses the 3. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Brown. And the shot is good. Brown's got 23 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Passes to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Dinwiddie. White covering. Thomas, a screen on Horford. The tray. No good from Finney-Smith. Boston dictating the flow. So the wing on the left. That's good from Horford on the assist by Porzingis. Horford's got 11 points.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Horford's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. Here's Finney-Smith. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. To the paint, here's Claxton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Dinwiddie against White. Dinwiddie outside. And Brown over to help. And the pass to Johnson. There's Thomas with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's Johnson. Following the miss by Porzingis. White with the double team. Johnson outside. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. From 12 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing. Thomas surveying the D. From deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. It's the Celtics just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, folks, what a start for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's lighting them up. Even when they bring 2 defenders, he finds a way to score. He has no off button. Like me. Hit the button, Kenny. Me.
Okay, I hit
me.
it.
And let's take a glance at what lies ahead. A look at the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Brooklyn, they're going to get tested next time out there. I'll tell you that. We'll see what they got playing a top-level team. Could be a learning moment. Could be an upset, or both.
I think they're going to get eaten up.
Ooh. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Dinwiddie. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row. And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Dinwiddie's gone even 50% from the field, 5 of 10. Horford. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Jayson Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Following the miss by Al Horford. Porzingis with the steal. And finished off by Horford.
A long defender with great timing. Porzingis knows how to disrupt an offense's flow.
Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. That one rolling around and rims out.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Horford no up. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over in the corner, Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 3. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. 29 points for Jaylen Brown.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shoots the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Oh, dynamic 2-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Bridges, no one around him. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And that one, good. Tatum's got 33 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
White against Dinwiddie. Passes it to Finney-Smith. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
My.
Derek White.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001 and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
Jayson Tatum. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 30 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 14. Fires from deep. And the Nets miss again. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And the dunk by Brown.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Bridges with it. Picked up by Brown. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Dinwiddie with it. And there's the pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. White with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Put it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Dinwiddie against White. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And that time, also a missed shot.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. To the wing right side. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. For 3, Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges has got 15 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Johnson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Porzingis, that's a 2 points. That one goes. 12 points for Porzingis.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Finney Smith finds Claxton. And he dunks it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Releases. And it's White missing. Brooklyn's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Bridges passes to Finney Smith. Pass to Claxton. Nets passing it around, and they pick up 2. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. To the inside, Claxton, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Cornette on the mark with the 15-footer. Cornette's got 10.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Cornette can't get it to go.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Thomas, plenty of space. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Here's Pritchard. No good with the triple. And the Nets with possession. A big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Thomas. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Celtic shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Timeout call, the Celtics.
DJ! I told you get it, DJ!
Making a switch here. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In fourth, the Celtics.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Boston now. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
White against Thomas. White, good.
Derek White.
White's got 6.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Johnson. Down low, here's Claxton. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Boston shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. White the pass to Pritchard. Pulls up on the wing. Good on the shot. Pritchard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Celtics shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Here's Hauser. Kept alive. Out to White. Over Thomas. White, good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's got 20. It's Thomas outside. Boston grabs the miss.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Walsh can't get it to go.
And when the D is through to him like this, it's usually going to be very difficult to convert.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Walker subbed in for Johnson. White against Thomas. To the middle. Here's Claxton, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Here's Cornette. He takes it in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Here's Hauser. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Walsh. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Over to the wing. Outside Thomas. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Claxton's got 24.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bridges out there with Thomas. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Simmons. And it's Walker in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the basket by Hauser.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and then next thing you know, he was traded.
That free throw good from Thomas. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Simmons takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 39.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Tipped away. And pushing it up, here's Boston. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Down low, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Again, the Celtics good for 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Pass to O'Neal, looking to end the run. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
Here's Cornette. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons looking around. Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
And that one falls for Bridges. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Mikal is checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
Here's Hauser, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. From the line, Bridges misses. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And the shot goes in. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The 8-footer, and Simmons with the nice bucket inside. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Mikal can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Pritchard. Off the left rim and out. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Simmons finds Claxton. And Richard, cap smoothing is part of this new labor deal with the max 10% increases. Why is that important?
Well, it's so we don't get another KD and Warriors situation where the rich just got richer. Other players got contracts too, maybe a little too rich. I think the lesson was learned to smooth it out over time.
Pass to Claxton. Now Thomas, the 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Driving inside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Simmons passes to Bridges. It's Thomas outside. Rebound Boston. Hauser's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shot from the wing. And it's White missing. Burnett shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Simmons, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Ben Simmons. Boston also with the sub. Brissett has checked in for Mikal. Dinwiddie right side. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment, always ahead of the pack.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And your next U.S. team.
Celtics making a switch here.
Youth Nets team. Give it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Johnson down low. Poked away. Here's Walsh. Bridges with the board. Dinwiddie outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Dinwiddie's got 23 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Johnson right side. And then Johnson with the jam.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Boston shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Here's Walsh. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Brooklyn's got some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Back to Bridges. Launches it. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya.
Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Cornette. Claxton covering. A new 14 for Boston. Here's Walsh. And he comes up with the deuce. Walsh has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Bridges passes to Claxton. Back to Bridges. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's covered closely. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Brissett. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Brissett's got his first points of the night. It's the Nets now. Now, Dinwiddie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 13 points in the second half.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Basket good.
Assist, Walsh.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Finney-Smith. 3-pointer. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Here's Pritchard. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Now, here's Bridges. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Dishes to Dinwiddie. Bridges for 3. It's not going to go for him. Boston shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Dinwiddie with it. Going inside. It's blocked. Here's Cornette. Over Claxton. Cornette can't get it to go. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting about 45% from the 4 in the fourth. Here's Dinwiddie. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Cornette can't get it to go. And here are the Nets. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. Here's Pritchard. Finney-Smith defending. He drains the quick shot. Pritchard's gotten half of his 10 shots to fall. 5 makes from the field so far. Dinwiddie for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Dinwiddie's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Brooklyn with the ball.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Dinwiddie outside. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line 2 times.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Celtics making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
White the pass to Mikal. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum, and he drives in, and the dunk by Tatum.
2 extra loud points there by Jason Tatum, sending a message.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Inside, here's Claxton. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Tatum, that's for 2. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Mikal can't get it to go. The Nets shooting at 51%. Really solid. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Feeds to Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to draw contact.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 23. 54 seconds left in the 4th.
Timeout. Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
And that one falls for Johnson.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
And Johnson drops them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here now is Dinwiddie. On the wing, Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Brooklyn ball.
Here's Bridges. Off the inbound, no good.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And stolen by Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 45 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guys perfectly.
Tatum's shot is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shooting 2, Dorian Finney-Smith.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.